Nobody's certain about how to regulate all the AI-generated stuff spawning in this world, but Steam, they already have an opinion, and now it's their policy. We'll be exploring how this policy allows developers to integrate AI-generated assets into their games, and why it can be considered a masterful business move by Valve. Before we dive into the intricacies, let's set the stage. Valve has recently introduced a groundbreaking AI content policy for Steam, which is one of the biggest digital storefronts in the video game industry. This policy gives developers the green light to incorporate AI-generated assets into their games, possibly opening the door to a new era of creativity and innovation. However, what truly makes this policy unique is how Valve has approached the question of liability when it comes to releasing games on Steam that utilize AI in any way, shape, or form. Back in June, Valve revealed its goal to continue shipping as many games as it possibly could on Steam, but the company needed more time to learn about the rapidly evolving AI technology that continues to raise ethical and legal concern. After spending a few months conducting research and learning more about the space via conversations with game developers, Valve arrived at a conclusion: deciding on how it would handle games that use AI technology, enabling it to release the vast majority of the titles that incorporate it. Now let's break down the nitty-gritty of Steam's AI content policy. Developers keen on using AI-generated assets must undergo a mandatory survey during the game release process. This survey is a crucial element as it places the entire responsibility on the developers. The content survey that developers fill out when submitting to Steam has been updated in light of the new AI policy and now includes a new AI disclosure section. There, devs will need to describe how they are using AI in the development and execution of their title. Moreover, this survey will separate AI usage in games into two categories, with the second one having an extra layer based on guardrails placed by the devs to prevent AI from generating illegal content. Developers will be required to testify about their usage of AI, promising that their game will not include any infringing content. Furthermore, Valve will evaluate the game's AI content just as how it handles all non-AI content, which also has a check to ensure that the product meets those promises. So where does this move show its brilliance? Let's explore the advantages for developers. By allowing developers to utilize AI-generated assets, Steam is unleashing a wave of creativity. Game developers can now explore new dimensions in design and storytelling with the aid of AI and their own creative capacities, ultimately pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the gaming world. As a game developer, having the freedom to use such technology is a game changer. It allows people to innovate on multiple levels and create experiences that were once thought impossible. Various parties are in fact exploring the uses of AI in video games, including NPC interactions and more.
When the robot uprising is?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. I suggest you stop bothering me.
The mandatory survey not only ensures transparency, but also streamlines the release process. Developers must explicitly declare their use of AI, potentially reducing legal complications for Valve. It's a smart move to protect against legal challenges, especially considering the fact that Steam hosts a vast variety of games, including, but not limited to, adult titles. Should something illegal or unethical transpire, it will be on the devs for false testifications. However, it's important to address concerns surrounding this approach. Some argue that while developers take on the responsibility, safeguards should be in place to prevent the misuse of AI. Striking the right balance between innovation and ethical considerations becomes crucial. There's also the concern of potential legal issues arising from the misuse of AI-generated content. Critics argue that Valve's hands-off approach may expose both developers and the platform to legal challenges. While developers take responsibility, there might be legal barricades ahead if the industry doesn't establish clear guidelines for AI usage. In conclusion, Steam's new AI content policy is undeniably a great business move for them, at least for now. By allowing AI-generated assets and placing responsibility on the developers, Valve is fostering innovation while protecting itself from potential legal issues. The real impact of this policy will unfold as developers navigate the delicate balance between creativity and ethical considerations. And as Valve has stated, it will revisit this decision if necessary in the future as AI technology and laws surrounding it continue to evolve. And you know, this isn't exactly an easy topic to discuss, which is why we want the comments section to be a place where you can talk about it. Do you think that Steam's approach to AI-generated assets and liability is good, or do you see it as a potential disaster waiting to happen? Share your insights in the comments below, and obviously, you know, if you like the video, be sure to interact with it, like it, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.